Jorge Nava starred in TLC's 90 Day Fiancé, a reality show that follows the high-stakes exploits of a foreign lover traveling to the United States on a 90-day visa. It's marriage or goodbye before time runs out. Jorge wed his Russian gal, but an arrest will put those vows to the test. Lavish life. If Nava and wife Anfisa Arkhipchenko weren't tied to a deadline, we'd think it's fair to say they never would have tied the knot. During their 90-day fiancé courtship, she makes extraordinary material demands of him, including more shoes, more bags, a car, and $10,000 a month. She also expressed an interest in a $45,000 wedding gown, simply because it was the most expensive in the shop. The demands have earned her a reputation as a bit of a gold digger. As she said on the show, "When Jorge asked me to come to the States, he promised to get me whatever I want."
You should include it in your vow. Like I promise to buy a bag, some shoes.
Nava says she's controlling and bossy and admits it's hard for him to keep up with her evident greed. When he doesn't do as she says, she destroys multiple cell phones, erases his phone, and keys the word idiot into his SUV. No wonder it all fell apart. High crimes. Nava claimed he was a licensed marijuana dealer, only selling the substance where it's legal to do so. That's what made it so shocking when he was arrested for carrying a massive amount of it after a traffic stop in Arizona in February 2018. According to Radar Online, police said Nava had 293 pounds of high-grade marijuana in his vehicle. He was charged with possession of marijuana for sale, transportation of marijuana for sale, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was released on $25,000 bail after spending 2 days in jail. Pleading innocence. TMZ reported that police found Nava's marijuana stash after he was pulled over for a traffic violation, but Nava claims he shouldn't have been pulled over in the first place.
I was not giving any reason for a police officer to pull me over. I was profiled in a rental car, and that was the reason why I got pulled over.
Nava said the cop on the scene accused him of weaving, and the reality star claims he never gave the police officer permission to search his vehicle, but a canine unit supposedly smelled the marijuana and went on high alert, leading to his arrest. One last ride. Between Nava's arrest and his sentencing, he went on a tropical trip with his wife, enjoying what free time he had left in the Dominican Republic. Jorge may have had to make special arrangements to leave the United States because of his arrest, since felony defendants usually have to stay within the jurisdiction of their case. If a defendant violates any potential travel restrictions, the defendant can be incarcerated. But it looks like the trip was on the level. All in all, it sounds like a nice way to spend your last days of freedom before getting sent away for a while. Hard time. Nava's lawyer managed to reduce his potential sentence from over 2 decades to a sentence of 22 months behind bars. Keep in mind that Nava was arrested with nearly 300 pounds of marijuana on him. Since he has a prior drug trafficking conviction, his sentence could easily have been much worse. According to Anfisa, speaking in a September 2018 YouTube video, Jorge will be doing whatever it takes in order to get out of prison early. In Touch Weekly reported that Jorge's release is tentatively scheduled for August 2020, but his sentence won't officially be over until November of that year. He will also likely serve up to 5 months of parole after he's released. Anfisa is standing by him. Despite Anfisa threatening to leave Jorge if he couldn't give her a monthly allowance of $10,000, she's been surprisingly supportive of him during his arrest and sentencing. Jorge told TMZ, "There's really nothing wrong in our relationship right now. We've been really good these last couple months. She's been supporting me through this whole journey." He also said that once he's released, he doesn't anticipate him and Anfisa splitting up. Our hope is that he keeps a hold of that optimism during his prison stay, and we wish them both the best of luck.